I am at the wildlife park today. I thought it was a nice day for it. It's not too hot. I am here on my own, but it's okay. I'm going to enjoy my day with the animals. These are just the cutest. I absolutely love them. I want to pick one up. I did almost go for the experience where you can feed the animals, but it was a little over my price range for now, especially as I'm trying to save money at the moment. But it's still cute just to see them. So we got the Asian short-clawed otter and about to see the snowy owl. Always think of Hedwig when it comes to snowy owls. In fact, I'm actually going to the Warner Brothers studio tour next weekend. Yay. Very excited for that. I'm going with Mum for afternoon tea there as well. Now, this is a really cute enclosure. You can come in, and as you can see, the deer are completely free. And you can just walk with them. Oh, hello. Oh, they're so sweet. It's strange not to see them run away. See them quite often when I drive through the forest, and they're quite scared. But here they seem very relaxed, and it's really nice. Pine marten. Look at his little running. Oh my goodness, adorable. He's just going for a proper run. He's getting exercise. Fallow deer. It's absolutely beautiful. Lovely area too. I am just leaving the deer enclosure now, walking through to hopefully find the wolf feeding. Honestly, it is stunning around here. All the walkways and everything are just beautiful. It's a lovely place to be, especially in the sun. And this must be the lynx area. So I know there's going to be a feed here at 3:30. I'm needing to find the wolves so that I can get to their feed for 2 o'clock. See if we can see any lynx here while we're here though. It is so pretty here. I think we kind of take it for granted living in the New Forest. On days like this where the sun is out, it's so nice. Even when there aren't sort of the animals about, you've got all the pretty flowers and the trees. It's nice to be one with nature. I found the wolves. So I'm a little bit early, but I know where it is. Look at these wallabies. Aren't they just the cutest things? Oh my goodness. And they're just roaming around. This guy's got someone on him. I want to take one home. I know I can't, but
So these three, they were born in Colchester Zoo back in 2010. So they are 14 years old, which is very old for grey wolves. whilst in the wild, in captivity, can live up to 15 years of age. However, in the wild, you're looking at ages between 3 years to 7 to 8 years. So they're doing very well for their age. So these three, they were born in Colchester Zoo at the time. And back then, Colchester had a surprise little pup. They needed to find a home for them. Fortunately, we had the enclosure fully built and looking for walls at the time. So 2011, these three came from Colchester, entered this enclosure, and they have been here ever since. These three are brothers and sisters. So the boys have been castrated, so there is no breeding amongst them. However, when it comes to wolf pack structure in the wild, it will be more comparable to a human family. So what you have is a breeding male and female. That will be a mum and dad. They'll have a litter of pups between 2 to 7 in one litter. Not all the pups will survive. The surviving pups will stay with mum and dad up to 2 to 3 years of age. Within the space of time, they'll emerge from the den. They have a hierarchy amongst the litter mates. They survey the land and also for hunting skills get passed down through generations. So grey wolves can take down as big as bison, elk and moose, which requires some skills to take on. So when they're fully mature up to 2 to 3 years of age, they get an instinct called dispersal. So what this means, they'll leave mum and dad and they'll travel for miles on end to find another dispersal of the opposite sex. They'll pair up and then they become a next breeding male and female. They'll establish a territory of their own, and this is how grey wolves throughout the world disperse their numbers. So amongst these three, believe it or not, Aspen would actually be the most dominant of the three. Mainly because she is entire, and so she still has her hormones flowing through her body. The two boys, they are castrated, they're actually a lot more calm and chilled. Especially divers have learned that essentially they associate people with angels of death. So at the moment they're going to be a little bit hesitant. Projectiles are being thrown over. They don't want to get hit by projectiles, I don't blame them. So once they know the projectiles are finished, they'll slowly come closer, investigate. Usually Aspen will be the first one to then come over to investigate, see what she has today. We also do have their favourites, which usually will be rabbits mainly. Their least favourites would actually be, they used to have turkey mints. They actually disgust with that stuff. The first time they gave them turkey mints, and Aspen's face was in disbelief of what is this, are you? You just see the facial expression of what did you just throw in here? Absolute disgust. They being an open top enclosure as well, they can take down their own food, even in their old age. So there was one food we tried, we're doing a fish feed.
This one is just digging a hole to bury the food. So cute. Just like regular dogs, really. Although my mum has trained the dog not to dig up the garden. But yeah, this is so cute. I love that the woman is the boss here. Clearly. Oh my goodness. She's proper going for it. She's gonna have a really muddy nose. That is definitely buried. This is so cute to watch. I love that she's doing it right here. You got it, girl. Oh, see. Her nose is so muddy. Oh, she's so cute. Hopefully she'll come closer. Oh, there she is. Look at the muddy nose. Oh, I want to go in and snuggle. Although that would be a very bad idea. I think I'd be lunch. Just having a little stroll. I think she's keeping an eye on the people that are watching her as well. Oh no, we got more food.
red-necked wallabies. I honestly can't get enough of these guys. Look at the tail. They're just so adorable. They do not care at all that there's a few of us just staring at them. Okay, they're staring back, but not that bothered. So sweet. I want them to do that. Oh, I was about to say I want them to do their hoppy thing, but there you go. I found a robin. Oh wait, no, come back. Oh, no. No, it's gone. Robin has gone. Look at the pretty park. Okay, I am on my way back to the links. I'm very early for the feed, but I'm just having a nice stroll. It's not too warm, but it's still a nice day. I am enjoying myself today. Getting some fresh air in, to be honest. It's quite nice.
Just been to see the wolves be fed. It's amazing seeing them up close. Obviously there's a fence between you because it's dangerous, but no, they are amazing, and they made me miss my doggos even though I saw them this morning. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm gonna catch the next feeding in an hour, so I'm just gonna have a little wander around in the lovely park. There's some wallabies and stuff about, just so cute, and look how pretty it is. I'm basically in a wonderland.
I really need to say goodbye to these wallabies, but I keep hanging around because they're just so entertaining to watch. And they keep staring back at me. I thought at one point one was going to run towards me, but it didn't. Okay, the lynx is out. Oh, it's huge. It's stunning, and it's huge. Have you seen its fluffy paws? Ah, it's so up close. I think it definitely knows it's food time. Yeah, it started to go away a little bit because people are come. Oh, we're strolling. Yeah, no, I think we got a little bit tired of seeing people, I think. But it's food time for the lynx soon.
Good afternoon, my name's Poppy. I'm one of the keepers here at the New Forest Wildlife Park, and this is a fantastic start to the talk because quite frequently there's no lynx at all. So to have both of them and Tora up on her platform was fantastic. Now just straight away, I will let you know we do have a nice red ball in the enclosure right now. One of our volunteers had put some scent enrichment in, so they spritzed it with perfume or whatever they chose to put on and chucked it in the enclosure. So maybe the girls might start playing with that in a moment. But this is the beautiful Tora right here, and Inga is down by the shed now. Goodness me, are you very hungry?
Yes, what have we got to do?
We have some quail. I don't typically feed them straight away, but I'll shut up talking for a second. If you listen really closely, she is making a really nice, well, a sound, shall I say. She's obviously absolutely starving. Usually she makes a bit more of a grumble. Now that is her saying, you know, back off, we're not friends, this is my food, which, as bad as it sounds, is actually a really good thing, because as much as I'd like to be friends with these guys, they don't want to be friends with us, which is fantastic, and it keeps it nice and wild for them, and you know, it's their instinct to not want to be friends with us, so that's really awesome that she still does that, you know. She is, out of the two, the only one that will come up to the fence to feed from the keepers, and I'm not going to feed Inga just yet, because as Tora has kind of ran away, you can see her still by the rhododendron. It does get a bit awkward when there's no lynx and you've got to listen to me for about 5 minutes on my own, so we'll keep Inga just there. Once Tora reappears, we'll feed her. But we do have two in this enclosure, as I said, really fantastic. They're both out, as I said, very rare that they're both out, but they are sisters. They were born in May 2018 and they joined us in November 2019. Inga's getting a little bit brave. She can hear the squirrels through the trees over the other side of the fence. That's a big old stretch. Put that bottom in the air. So these guys have some really nice adaptations to be able to survive out in the wild and also captivity as well. So the first one is, as she's approaching, it's getting a bit overgrown in here. We do need to take our strimmer in here soon. Wow, that's really good camouflage, Inga. I can't see you at all. The next adaptation, you can't see right now, but I don't know if you saw. Actually, Tora's going to show it very kindly right now. They've got massive paws. Pardon?
Is she already eaten?
Yeah, she would have scoffed that. Yeah, that was actually kind of slow for her. Sometimes she scoffs it in about 2 mouthfuls, depending on the size. But she's exhibiting her paws really nicely right now. So she's got really large paw pads. All Eurasian lynx have large paws, and they work like snow boots. So because they're so big, the surface area is much greater on those paws. That means they can spread their weight, and they're basically silent. They kind of absorb the sound when they walk, which is really cool. The next and final adaptation we'll talk about today is their tails. Now, a lot of people find their tails hilarious. When you think of like a lion or a tiger and, you know, captive animals that we have in other zoos, you know, your typical cats, they actually have really long, almost like curly tails. Not these guys, they have very short and stumpy tails. Now they wiggle really quickly, a bit like a rattlesnake. Tora did that when I fed her just a moment ago. She might do it right now as she approaches. But she's basically letting Inga know, and if there were any other lynx in the area, that there is food available. And once again, she's doing that very silently. These guys can jump to about 2 meters high, which is absolutely amazing. Which is just over a little over 6 foot, I do believe. So really fantastic at jumping. Climbing not so great. But she is actually exhibiting everything very nicely right now. Her paws, her ear tufts, and she'll show her silly little tail in just a moment. And because she's sitting so beautifully, I will give her another piece. There we go. That was a bit of a better sort of sound. It was very rubbish on my part. I couldn't get it quite through the fence, but she doesn't care. And she's gonna sit right there. Very kind of her. That actually worked very well because we still don't have Inga out. You can put your bottom down though, Dora. I don't know why she feels the need to keep it up while she eats. Now typically if we take some legs from the carcasses that we give to the wolves, we can give them a whole carcass. They just wouldn't sort of finish it off, and it can go a bit grim in the enclosure, so it would be quite wasteful. But we do put a leg on this carcass, on this piece of wood. So one of the girls gets a really easy dinner because they get a leg chucked in and they find it, they take it on their own, and then the other has to kind of really think about how to get their food down. So it really gets their cognitive behaviour going. As I said, they literally think and sit there and think and go, how do I get it down? And they jump up, they use those really long legs and kind of bat it. Doesn't always have to be food. At Christmas time we did put a Christmas tree up there. They are like the typical domestic cats. They like to kind of put their claws in it and jump up and have a bit of a smell and whatnot, so it doesn't always have to be about food. I did mention we like to use scent enrichment too. That's what that that Red Bull, why did I not just clock that colour then? That Red Bull is in the enclosure. That's really thrown me off. I'm not colourblind at all. I don't know why I said blue, so weird. But that ball has a specific scent on it. So they do really like sort of essential oils. We give them vanilla, jasmine, lavender as well. We can put it on the ball. We can put it on the base of the platforms, the trees, and they'll start to rub their body over it. We do like to make a joke, but unfortunately it is true. Us keepers are quite cowardly. When we get gifted perfumes or aftershaves for Christmas, we don't have it in us to tell our partners or our family that we don't like the scent that they gave us. So we use it here instead. It's a bit of a win actually, because when we spray it on the enrichment, we smell like it afterwards, so they think we're actually wearing it. But instead, we give it to our girls and the wolves and other animals along the park. So what we do is we take maybe like a fir cone or this ball, as I've mentioned earlier, and we spritz it all over, chuck it in, and the girls go nuts. I've actually seen Tora pick up a pine cone in her mouth, sprint to the back of the enclosure, and you hear sort of rustling around in the bushes of her playing with it, which is really cool to see. Or hear, shall I say, because you don't see her that far. Now that can be, as I said, the essential oils, or we are currently using dupe. So if any of you gentlemen or ladies are wearing dupe right now, you've probably bought the girls out. We do use sort of more feminine, typical feminine perfumes as well, but the kind of standard masculine scents is what I found the lynx to like the most. So we use dupe, as I said, we use brute, and you're not going to believe me, but genuinely they love Lynx Africa, which I just think is hilarious because they're lynx and it's lynx scent, but they do really like it. Tora especially, that was when I threw the lynx scented pine cone over it, and Tora went nuts over it, brought it to the back of the enclosure. So now they like to hunt things as big as a red deer, so you might have seen our red deer today, Maverick. He is our dominant stag. We don't feed him to these guys, don't worry, but it is nice to make a size comparison. They get to about 45 miles per hour. So of course, a Eurasian lynx charging after the red deer, there's going to be a really low success rate of catching them. So they like to change how they go for their prey. So they ambush them, hence the name ambush predator. So they will sneak up on the prey, pounce, and try and take them down. Now a red deer is high effort but massively high reward when they're trying to take them down. However, because it is such high effort, they don't do it that often, and they'll typically go for something like a fallow deer or a muntjac deer if they do want a hoofed species to gnaw on. However, they will be eating small mammals, large rodents and small birds as well. So that's why we've got quail today. These guys' absolute favourite is rabbit. They love it, and we feed them chicken, pig tongue, ox cheek. We give them organs as well, which is quite gross, but they love it. They give them large rodents as well, as I said, so rats about this big. They will eat it whole, however we do have to cut it in half. The reason for that is Tora does not like a rat's bottom at all. She eats everything and then leaves the butt on the floor. So we have now since chopped it in half. Inga's pulled the short straw and gets the bottom half, and Tora gets the top end. Yes, we are talking about your fussy habits. Realistically, if I was offered a rat's bum, I probably would, act the same, so I don't blame her. But if you do see a rat's bottom, you'll know that Tora's been around.
I have just come back to the deer encounter, and if it focuses, deer right here. They are so sweet. Hi. Oh no, it's running away from me. They are adorable. Hey. I love that you can just come in and they can literally just be in front of you in the path. Earlier they walked in front in the path. It's so cute. So they have the animals that are safe to be with humans sort of roaming, and then obviously the dangerous ones like the wolves and the lynx are enclosed, so you can't. But yeah, it's really good. Home from the wildlife park. I've had a really good day actually. It is quite a small park, so you don't need to spend all day there. I spent a couple of hours. I saw 2 of the feeds, and yeah, I don't think I could have been there longer unless I stopped for food, because I did just walk around today. I didn't have any food or anything, but yeah, it's only $15.95 for an adult, so it's not too bad, and you do get to, be up close and personal with the animals, so it is a really nice day out. I definitely recommend a sunny day. It was quiet today, so probably a weekday is a good idea, but yeah, I did enjoy it, and yeah, that is my day today, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week yet. I think I'm going to do another day at Holtons Park before I leave, with one of my friends, so that'll be nice. Anyway, for now I'm gonna go and leave you guys. Please like and subscribe, leave any comments below if you have any questions. Yeah, bye.